the starting lineup for the visiting Utah.
Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the All-Star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
So here are the Jazz starting five. We've got Mike Conley, Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Mitchell in at the point. Now here's Doncic. Takes a three. No good that time. And Utah the other way now. Let's go with a three. The shot that time not on target. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovic with a screen on Doncic. Here's Mitchell. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Finney Smith gets the three to fall.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive. You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Here's Doncic following the bucket by the Jazz. Here's Bullock. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Conley on the attack. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. It's Bullock on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Mitchell's shot is good.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Chris the screen. Pass to Dinwiddie. Misses the three. Utah leading. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
The three from Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Gobert is doubled. The Mavericks pull it in.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Left side, Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Three-pointer, O'Neal. No good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Pass to Doncic. Back to Bullock. And here's Doncic. 1:33 left in the first quarter.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Outside Bogdanovic. From deep. The Jazz with another miss. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside and stolen by Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Pass to Gobert. Gobert is doubled.
Dallas foul. Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here he goes.
Oh, man, I did not see that coming.
With authority.
Did he just do that?
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Now here's Doncic. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Dinwiddie against Conley. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Here's the break. From downtown. Chris pulls down the board. Now here's Doncic. Over Mitchell. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And at the end of one, a close.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get one.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
They've got Luka Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Marquise Chris, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. The three from Mitchell. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And Dallas with possession. 6-point game.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 7. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Now Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Utah with the rebound. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Gobert's got 6.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
And here's Doncic outside. Again, Doncic missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires for 3. Again, Doncic missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. The baseline, Jay. Offensive rebound.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Pass to Chris. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. But I did a pretty good job. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Now here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game. Finney-Smith pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Kicks it to Doncic. The 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Conley passes to Mitchell.
Dallas foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
59 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith.
He saw the pass coming a mile away, was perfectly positioned to intercept it. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Conley. And here's Doncic. He's got 5. Here's Bullock. Fade away. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Conley passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Doncic. Mitchell misses. Now Doncic. That'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the... And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
So the Utah 5 right now. They've got Hassan Whiteside. Daniel House out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Azubuike in at the power forward position. Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by Hardaway. Back to Clarkson. Now here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Brunson passes to Hardaway. Back to Brunson. Pass to Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. It's deflected.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Clarkson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Clarkson. Kay outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside Hardaway. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Gay outside from deep three-point range. Gets the 3 ball to go. Gay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Marjanovic. It's stolen by Clarkson. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Back to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Inside. And there's Green on the assist by Brunson. Green's got his first points of the night.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Clarkson against Brunson. Pass to House from outside the arc. The shot comes out, and the Mavericks going the other way now. Left side Brunson. Green against Gay.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Green finds Brunson. And it's all from three-point range. The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Gay against Green to the paint. Here's Whiteside. He takes it in. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
The more he facilitates, the more effective Gay is, and it's good to see him concentrating on that part of his game.
Clarkson against Brunson. Over Clarkson. He got a piece of it.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Here's Green. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Azubuike. Here's House. Over to the wing. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. And stolen by Hardaway. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson finds Hardaway. Back to Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got his first bucket in this one.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Clarkson outside. With 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And here at the end.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Reggie Bullock. Luka Doncic is out there with Marquise Chris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And so it's Utah with it after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Mitchell up top, guarded by Doncic. Clock at 6. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. Misses from close range. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Doncic. Over Bogdanovic. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
And it's O'Neal off the drive. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And another thing, they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really love their aggressiveness.
Doncic against Mitchell. Down low. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. Doncic right side. And Doncic hammers it home.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Mitchell against Doncic. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Deflects the pass. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Doncic. Another one falls for Dallas.
Oh my, sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
The drive by Mitchell. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
When you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunity.
Again, Doncic missing.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Pass to Bogdanovich. On the take. Here's Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Mavericks with a rebound. Chris has got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by Bullock. Here's Finney-Smith. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Kleber's checked in. And here's Doncic outside. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 11 points here in the second half.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Doncic against Mitchell. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with it. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Bogdanovich, that's good. And the Jazz lead by 3.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too, Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
And Doncic launches from deep. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Mitchell into the lane. 3-pointer O'Neal. Doncic pulls down the board. Dallas has got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Back to Finney-Smith. Kicks it to Doncic. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Conley. And here's Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And he buries it.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Conley against Dinwiddie. Here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Donovan Mitchell at the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
From deep, here's Doncic, and he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz.
It's time to introduce the starter.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Luka Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. Now here's Paul. Booker with no one around. From outside off the mark. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense. But his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Now it's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Jason Kidd.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those 2 things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, he didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thanks, David. And stolen by Ayton. Fast break. Here come the Suns. From downtown, it's rebounded by Doncic.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Finney Smith passes to Bullock. Fade away.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor?
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Bridges outside. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
And so here's Phoenix. The Mavericks making the shot. Basket good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Pop. And a deep 3 from Doncic. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3-point field goal.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter-puncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Now here's Paul for 3. Booker, good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 6 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
2 minutes.
.151 left in the first. Passes it to Paul. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Bridges. A miss that time would have put him up. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Doncic kicks to Bullock. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Pass to Bridges. There's the triple. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 4. Dinwiddie finds Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Over Booker. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Paul goes in. Yep, that one goes in there.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Doncic against Paul. To the inside. And Finney Smith gets it to go. He's got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Paul against Doncic. On the wing, Bridges. Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. Johnson outside. Shoots it up. Doncic with the block.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up 4. And
All right, Lakers coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Pacers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks,
Luka Doncic.
they've got Reggie Bullock.
Three-point field goal.
Luka Doncic out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. Dinwiddie against Booker. And it's Paul top the key. Johnson for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Finney Smith.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. For 3, Booker, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bridges outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations. And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Now Paul down low. Here's Booker. Powell pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's good on the putback. Finney Smith's got the lead up to 14 now for the man.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Kicks it out to Johnson. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Dinwiddie wide open, and he's good on the 3 ball. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Paul surveying the floor. Bridges outside. Paul passes to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Paul against Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Phoenix no good that time either.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And At the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Kicks it to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Again, the Mavericks score.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
The drive by Paul. He gets it in there. Paul's got his third bucket of the night.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Ayton finds Booker. Back to Ayton. Out to the right wing. Ayton a screen on Doncic. And he drives in. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Paul. Ayton's got his first bucket in this one.
And the coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Doncic outside. The offensive rebound.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
The pass to Crowder. 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Dallas holding a 22-point. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Suns, we got Jay Crowder. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Craig in at the small forward position. And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Good on the triple.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Hardaway's got the first points of the second half here for the Mavs.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Going inside. Makes it off the glass.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Now here's Brunson. Payne covering. Top of the key. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Crowder. Driving to the basket. McGee's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 23. It's Hardaway with the drive.
Tim Hardaway Jr. Great momentum right to the rim.
Suns have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Payne in the post. Brunson covering. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Well, Phoenix shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. The feed to McGee. Count it. McGee's got his first points of the night.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Bertans. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. They kick it out to Green. No one near Marjanovic as he lets it go.
Yeah, still struggling to find the bottom of the net from three-point range this half. They were much better in the first.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Craig passes to McGee.
JaVale McGee. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Personal foul.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Shamet doing what he does best, scoring from distance. That's some nice accuracy.
Brunson with it.
2 minutes
working on Payne.
2 minutes.
Here's Pertinis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Stolen by Brunson. A minute 42 left to play here in the third. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. To the inside. It's deflected. There's the drive. Craig can't get it to go.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside Crowder. Offline with his three. Mavericks leading by 21. Here's Brunson. Over in the corner, Green. And the three ball is good.
Green.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Payne. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Suns ball.
.40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Payne dishes to Crowder. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Dallas, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And it's Green missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Driving the lane, and the basket is good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Brunson with it. Berton sets the pick for Brunson. No good with the elbow jumper. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding a 22-point lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Mavericks. They've got Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. Doncic against Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Phoenix on defense. 19-point game. Dallas moving it around. Here's Doncic. He can't get that one to fall. The Suns go the other way with it. Kicks it out to Booker. Bridges left side. He feeds it to Ayton. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Connects from three-point range.
Finney-Smith.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
And here is Doncic. Ring shot on the way, and it's Dallas with another.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Pass to Booker. On the wing, Bridges. 5 on the clock. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And Doncic gets it to go.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
The drive by Booker, and that one drops for him. 14 points for Devin Booker.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. Powell, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Suns have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Powell with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. They set the screen. They grab their own miss. Bullock passes to Finney Smith. The layup off target. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Booker left side. For 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Doncic has got 26.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Paul against Doncic. 56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The 19-foot shot, and that one goes long. On the wing, Bridges. Drops in the tray.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
To the middle. Now Bullock. Pass to Doncic. There's a screen. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Doncic outside. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from long range.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So
starting lineup for the business.
Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
Here are the five for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Let's go with a 3. O'Neal pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Booker against Conley. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And it's Paul off the drive. Now here's Bridges. Defense is right there. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker to the middle. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Fires the 3. Stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. 3-pointer. Bridges nails it from 3. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Conley. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. It's blocked by Gobert.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
The Jazz again can't hit. The Suns trailing. For 3, Booker. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Paul against Conley. Mitchell up top.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Up again. And Booker pulls it down. Ayton passes to Bridges. Poke loose. Back to Ayton. Up top, Bridges. The Suns need to get off a shot. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Conley against Paul. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Paul. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. Booker for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Gobert with it. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's Booker on the wing. And again, it's the Suns missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
Team foul.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Right side, Paul. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz out in front, up 4.
Fans, your Jazz dancers. Fans, your Jazz dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And so in the game for the Suns, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Bogdanovich against Johnson. Now here's Conley. Tight defense on him. Off with the layup.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
It's stolen. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Mitchell against Bridges. Mitchell with the ball. 4 on the clock. Over Bridges. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And Phoenix shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Paul with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bridges has got 7 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Paul against Conley. There's the drive. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Bridges outside. From deep. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Conley up top. He's guarded by Paul. Bogdanovich from long range. The Suns clear it.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
2 points. That one goes. And it's a 3-point Suns lead. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. They need this. To the left wing. Gobert finds Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. Off the left rim and out. The Suns have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake. Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
For three, Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 6 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The three from Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Johnson a screen on Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Johnson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now a 9-point Suns lead.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with both his passing and his shooting.
And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Here's Paul. And that's not going to go.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Rudy Gay out there with Eric Paschall. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Clarkson in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. Back to Clarkson. Uses the glass on the layup. Clarkson's got his first basket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. Here's the 3. Offensive board.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. Kicks it out to Paschall. Now here's Clarkson. Now Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Crowder, the pass to Payne. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Jazz on D. Outside Payne. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Crowder. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, you think about Jae Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Crowder against Paschall. Crowder, the pass to Payne. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see. You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Inside. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
McGee. And McGee with the stuff. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Crowder against Pascal. Now Clarkson. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
He had the right idea. Just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Here's Gay. Knocked away. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Left side Booker. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. A line change here for Utah. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell misses.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Johnson. Paul against Mitchell. Now Paul. Outside for Booker. From deep, Johnson. And the Suns miss again. Here's O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Johnson. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Suns on top, up 4. And we'll have
your Jazz Dancers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Conley against Paul. 3-pointer, Bridges. The shot no good. And it's Utah the other way. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. To take the lead.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
It's such a big help to your defense when your smaller players can snatch down rebounds in traffic.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Second team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. Pass to Bogdanovic. 5 to shoot. Outside for Mitchell. To take the lead.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
Paul passes to Ayton. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Paul against Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Booker. Over Bogdanovic.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Conley passes to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. On the wing, Mitchell. There's the three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul against Bogdanovic. Outside for Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. And here's Mitchell. From behind the arc. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. 4-3. And they'll get another chance. Tries again. And another miss by Utah.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Booker, good.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
O'Neal misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Suns.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Devin Booker.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
From deep, Conley. The long-distance three is buried.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a three.
Booker fires from way outside. Another three for Phoenix. And the Jazz with possession here. 15-point game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Picked by Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovic. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Booker. Booker missing again. From deep. Off target. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road.
love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And it's the Mavericks to start out. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Conley in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. 5 to shoot. Dishes to Doncic. 2 points. That one goes. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Nice shot by Gobert.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Phoenix Suns. At power forward,
So Dallas will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in its small forward.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Doncic. There's the pick. Inside, here's Finney-Smith. Paul with the steal. He dishes it to Ayton. Shoots over Powell. And it's Ayton missing. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin, as a big guy. What could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Now here's Paul. And there's the drive. Can't hit that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Finney-Smith. And stolen by Ayton. Doncic against Paul. And so just over a minute and a half played. Powell with the steal. Brunson with a clean look. No good from outside. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Powell with a screen on Paul. From 15 feet away. And that one's good. Doncic.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Booker outside. No good with the triple. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Drives to the hoop. Runs in the pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And it's Paul penetrating for 3. Booker. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Brunson with it. Dallas moving it around. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Paul with the steal. Booker with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Here's Paul. Ayton a screen on Powell. Paul passes to Ayton.
In the first. 2 minutes.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Lots of times you don't mind fouling a big, but Ayton's a solid foul shooter.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Doncic from deep three-point range. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Paul, no one around him. The baseline jumper goes down.
Working without the ball, CP3 with 0 hesitation, letting that one go.
And the pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Brunson. Defended by Booker. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Knocks down the 3-ball. Doncic has got 5 points so far. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Bridges misses. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Powell dishes to Doncic. Back to Powell. Sweet move, and the dunk by Powell.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Paul kicks to Johnson. Doncic outside. For 3, Bullock. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Ball against Doncic. Pass to Booker. Doncic with the steal. And they're running. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And great steal and look ahead there. Compared to most guys his age, Doncic sees the game at another level.
Johnson, a wide open look. Phoenix no good that time either. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 5. And
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Doncic left side. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5. Shot from 12. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
Now Doncic, he has 7. Kicks to Bullock to end the run. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Ball against Doncic. To the paint. And it's Powell slamming it down.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
And it's Paul penetrating. Kicks it out to Booker. Over Brunson. Another one falls for Phoenix.
That's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Doncic feeling it out. Powell the pass to Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Phoenix timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right, fans, that was your Mavericks dance team.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Doncic against Paul. Booker outside. A 3 ball. It's not going to go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Finney-Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Powell with a screen on Ayton. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Doncic kicks to Brunson. In the corner, Powell with it. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Paul outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
And Chris Paul, still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could see why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Powell. Bertans comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Green, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Hardaway is subbed in for Doncic.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
Runs in the pass to Hardaway. 27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. For three, Booker, another three for Phoenix.
And really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Brunson finds Hardaway. Back to Brunson. Looking to end the run. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Sinks the three-pointer. Bertans got his first 3 points of the game. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could...
All right, David, thank you.
31.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Green is out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's Brunson. Takes it inside. Bertans. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Dallas leading by 3. Here's Bertans. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Bertans. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Marjanovic, no good. Phoenix has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. And here is Shamet. Outside Crowder. Clock at 6.
Mavericks foul. Josh Green. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
90 seconds now into the second half. Payne with it. No points in the game yet for him.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
First team foul.
And so it's Dallas with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Green against Craig. Marjanovic with a screen for Brunson. Shoots over Payne. Misses off the left iron. Suns trail by 3. Now Shamet. Driving inside. McGee's shot is off.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Hardaway passes to Bertans. Back to Hardaway. And he banks in the layup. Hardaway has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
The pass to Shamet. And it's off from three-point range.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Marjanovic. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Suns substitution.
And stolen by Booker. Trying to end the drought. And the dunk by Booker.
Booker getting down to business on the defensive end. Terrific at knowing when to go for the steal.
Brunson against Paul. We've got 1:48 left in the third. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
He's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Here's Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Oh, terrific finish to get this game all knotted up there. He is a force to be reckoned with.
And Doncic throws it down.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Feeds it to Ayton. Powell with the steal. Dinwiddie wide open. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic dishes to Dinwiddie. Knocks it loose. Doncic finds Dinwiddie. Now here's Bullock. Another 3 for Dallas.
Reggie Bullock.
8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Maverick.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
Drills the three-pointer.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. Powell with a screen on Booker.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Paul outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Booker. Doncic, no good. Suns trail by 3. Paul outside. Booker in the corner. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 24.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
Back to Doncic. From deep. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. No good from Booker. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And here's Doncic from the arc.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Doncic. Doncic with the block. Down low. Here's Powell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Devin Booker. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Paul. Booker outside to take the lead. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Suns. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Bridges for 3. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. And here is Doncic. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Doncic has got 13 points here in the second half alone. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. That one drops for him. Paul's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
Well, you know CP3 can get others involved, but when he wants to score, he can do that too.
Doncic against Booker. High post shot. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Passes it to Booker. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Finney-Smith out to Doncic. From deep, trifecta.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Powell kicks to Dinwiddie. Here's Finney Smith. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Finney Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Booker with no one around. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Chris Paul. That's his 3rd personal foul. 15 foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Bridges outside. Knocks down the trifecta.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Timeout called. The Suns, they're down by 4. Just 2 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
For 3, Booker can't connect. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves.
Arizona, the destination for the Jazz. And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now here's Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Paul, driving to the basket. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
It's blocked by Gobert. And he gets it back. And here they come. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Mitchell finds Gobert. The shake. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Outside Paul. Outside Johnson. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. For the finish. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Ayton, a screen on Conley. Phoenix no good that time either. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Gobert passes to Mitchell, picked by Gobert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. For 3, Booker drops in the 3. Booker's got 5 points.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Pass to Gobert. Now Conley. The 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now Booker. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. It's Booker on the wing. Out left to the wing. Pass to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Another shot. That shot off the mark. The Jazz go the other way with it. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Knocks it down from distance.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Now here's Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Mitchell against Booker. Beyond the arc. Here's Bogdanovic. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Paul. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. Three-pointer. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Booker. There's the triple. And Conley grabs the miss. Utah has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Johnson passes to Booker, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Three-pointer, Bridges.
I love how Bogdanovich gets up and tries to annoy shooters, doing all he can to alter the shot.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get
And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris.
Anything, whether it's...
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Bogdanovich. The shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Now, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch, beautiful.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. With the drive, pass to Gobert. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Suns ball.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Outside Booker. Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Booker, good.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star. Never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
Outside Mitchell. Going inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
Conley against Paul. Into the lane. Here's Ayton.
What aggressive defense from the lengthy Rudy Gobert. This guy covers so much territory.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
The assist.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Booker against Mitchell. Booker, pass to Paul. Johnson a screen on Conley. The Suns need to get off a shot. Got it. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
A minute 31 left to play in the half. Launches a three. Booker can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Royce O'Neal. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. No luck on that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. 1:11 left to play in the first half. Picked by Gobert. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. And Chris Paul clears it away.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pass to Bridges. Down low. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Mitchell against Booker. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Yep, that one's good.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Booker can't get it to go. For 3, O'Neal. The putback.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we wrap up the... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime. He has the ability to answer right back.
First team
Taking
foul.
a look at the Jazz. They've got Rudy Gay, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Azubuike in a power forward.
Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Clarkson up top, defended by Payne. Lets it fly. And that one's good. Clarkson. And the Jazz lead by 8.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Shamet. Crowder outside. Payne, the pass to Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Here's an 8-footer. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And for the Jazz, they're shooting it at 52%. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Payne against Clarkson. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Crowder outside. Lets it go from deep. That shot off.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. To the middle. Here's Azubuike. Great D that time from McGee. The Suns shooting just 21% from the floor. Inside. The ball's knocked loose. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Clarkson, right side. To the paint. Here's Gay. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Payne with it. Now guarded by Gay. To the inside. McGee. Rebounded by Gay. Pass to Azubuike. Back to Alexander Walker. Whiteside down low. Covered by Crowder. That one goes in.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And here's Payne. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Well, following the league trend, Jordan Clarkson's such a solid combo guard. Can play the 1 or the 2.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the Suns call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
1:57 left in the third quarter. Right side, Craig. Payne against Clarkson. Payne, the pass to McGee to stop the run.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Gay. Deflected.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Booker for 3. Buries it from 3. Booker's got 16.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Clarkson attacking. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Paul with it. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Bridges misses. It's tipped. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Johnson with it. Now Whiteside defending. Pass to Booker. Puts up a 3. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Clarkson. 5 on the clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Phoenix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. Off target from outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And as we end the third,
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Paul trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's O'Neal, covered by Johnson. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Johnson. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Conley on the attack. Now Mitchell. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jazz.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Conley finds Bogdanovic. The three from Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. For three, Booker. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Pass to Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Back to Paul. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Utah, the rebound. Gobert. It's stolen by Johnson. Three-pointer, Bridges. Ball against Conley. For three, Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Paul passes to Johnson. The three from Ayton. Sinks the tray. Ayton's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Outside Bogdanovic. On the wing, Mitchell. The three is up. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Conley against Paul. Back to Booker. Fires the three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Now just a 2-point Utah lead.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovic with a screen on Booker. Down low. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Johnson. Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now Paul. Ayton finds Paul. Back to Ayton. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Mitchell against Booker. To win the drought. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The drive by Paul. Booker against Mitchell. Inside, deflects the pass. Stolen by Ayton. That'll count if it goes. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your time.
Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three. Bogdanovic, that's good.
Amazing poise from Bogdanovic, able to deliver a huge shot.
Passes to Ayton. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Back to Gobert, to the middle. Outside Conley. Driving in. And it's good. 2 points. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 28 points for the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Ball into the lane. And he banks in the layup.
That's a specialty. Flying to the basket with no fear and conversion.
Outside Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul to the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Paul. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Jazz. Mitchell misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range since regulation. Outside Paul. Ayton with it. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Ayton. The 3 from Mitchell. And they're on the run. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Wow, Booker playing a little bit of cat and mouse. Smart enough to know when it's better to pull up.
Mitchell against Booker. Picked by Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Conley. No good from three-point range.
Well, Rudy Gobert controlling the glass right now. This guy's a big-time rebounder with his quick feet and long arms.
Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw. Timeout call for the Suns. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left to play in overtime. And stolen by Gobert. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. It was touch and go there for a while.